to sage our space. I want to get a good message for y'all. Hopefully a message that's going to help y'all with the energy this week. It's going to be a you versus them reading, and we're going to look into, your overall energy versus theirs, what you're thinking and feeling versus them, what they're feeling and thinking, and see if there's any blockages and any advice. If there are blockages, any advice to overcome it. Hopefully that's going to help you get through this week. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you are doing well. And I recently did a reading for y'all for January. It's over at my Etsy shop, and looked like y'all had some good news coming in, but I don't think everybody's happy about it for some reason. Like maybe you have some jealous people. You have to, if you want to know more about that message, it's on my Etsy shop for $3.99. But let's see, we might get more of this come out in this reading, so that we can find out more here, or perhaps something new pops up. We'll see. Okay, and go on and cut the deck. Well, overall, Gemini, you're holding down the fort. It looks like, communications are going well for you. And, if you have a family matter, things seem to be really stable and in harmony. That looks good. Them, they've got their emotions under pretty good control right now. I think there's a lot of loving energy here as well. And this overall is probably, gosh, one of the more peaceful spreads so far that I've gotten. All right, so what you're thinking right now, well, you're very much in your element. You're very sharp-minded. You're very logical. You're probably thinking you got to make head over heart decisions with your life at this time. They're thinking about sex. Wow, maybe a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. And you're feeling burdened by something, okay? And what they're feeling, they're feeling some kind of loss. That is an interesting message. Why the heaviness here with your feelings? Both of you. I think both of you are like stable. And you're logical, they're passionate in the way that you think, but emotionally there's some kind of heaviness that both of you share. Very interesting. The blockage is, I think, somebody, if not both of you, at least one of you is holding yourself back and feeling like this is what I got to do for now. This is what has to be done. The advice, change things up. Change it up, okay? And maybe if a fated change is coming to you, that is a really good card, Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes means that an unexpected twist and turn, fated change in your favor is coming in. And there's an opportunity for you to make a positive change in this situation. I really like it. At the foundation, looks like plans for partnership are on your radar. You're thinking about it. Let me figure out more about this, what you're thinking versus what they're thinking. What are you thinking about? What is this King of Swords about for Gemini? What is Gemini thinking? Please show me. Okay. Wow, I got a lot here. Fool, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse, Emperor, the World card. So, weird. It's like a beginnings and endings are going on here, all right? That maybe a beginning with resources. You want a new start. I mean, they're wanting a new start, but it's more like creative, passionate. For you, this is about give and take in a relationship, and I think that you are trying to heal. If you are a Gemini male, you're trying to heal your masculine energy. You're trying to stabilize things, maybe where it was, and I do see a lot of stability here for you, okay? Or you're trying to get stability with a man. But there's some loose ends that have not been tied up. This might be an Aries, a father figure, or a boss. There's some unfinished business here with this Emperor. And you're having to heal something about a give and take, and you want a new beginning in that respect. Let's see what this new beginning is about for them. Yeah, they want attention, okay? They want, it's a lot of wants. It's a lot about sex and ego, and I think that for you, this is about resources and stability and security, and healing something having to do with and it might be trust as well, but let me see, what is the heaviness here that you're feeling emotionally? Why this heaviness for Gemini? What is the heaviness? It's a lot of cards came out. Respectful, trusting, surprised, vulnerable, guilty, confident. This is weird. Okay, let me see if I can sort all this out. I think that you might have taken on more than what your fair share was. You probably need to kind of delegate some responsibilities as you can. Maybe you're doing this out of respect for somebody else. You're trusting that maybe in time they're going to give back to you. Unfortunately, it's put you in quite a vulnerable position. Maybe you feel confident, like, yeah, I can pull this off. But somebody here is responsible. And I don't know if they're sharing in the responsibility. You might feel that this is your responsibility, your burden to bear. But I have no clue what this is about. Did something just pop up out of nowhere where it's like, oh, well, surprise, somebody needs to pick up this load and nobody's here to do it but you, so go on and do it. And you did it out of respect, okay? Now I'm seeing the depression here, okay? This is really what I feel. I mean, a lot of those other cards came out, and they might speak to your situation, but as an intuitive, this is what I'm feeling. Some of you are feeling, the heaviness that you're feeling emotionally is because of depression. And I'm going to go back and say I think the depression is caused by you bearing a burden that is maybe too much for one person to bear, okay? And I don't know if you allowed it in, you invited it in, you asked for it, and now, you realize you signed up for more than you can handle. I'm not sure. What is this? Grief, regret, sorrow. I don't know if they feel guilty about it. Okay, see, I saw over here somebody's feeling guilty, and here's feeling guilty over here. So are they feeling guilty because, I don't know if this is like a partner or somebody lost their job and now you're paying the bills for the whole house. I mean, I don't know what this is, but somebody is not pulling their weight in a relationship, and I think they feel bad about it, and you're feeling bad about it too. But what is this about? Jealous, empowered. So they might, like, within yourself, you feel like you've taken on too much, more than you can bear, but they're looking at you like you're stronger than them, and they're jealous. I don't know if this is making them, seeing you do this is making them feel like, I don't know, they're less of a man or less of a woman or weak, but there's some kind of really, there's some kind of jealousy or emotional inadequacy here because of power dynamics in a relationship. And somebody's exhausted. They're exhausted with this. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more. That wanted to come out, so I let it. Well, wow. The fated change that's in your favor, I think that you're being advised is, don't go back to the way it was, okay? With the death in reverse might have to do with the Scorpio, but I feel like you know, you need to let things end conclusively. Like, you need to drop this, some of this, you need to delegate some of this, and don't ever pick this back up again, okay? This has to reach a point of no return. You can't go back and do that again. You need to drop it. And in that way, with Five of Wands, you're going to come out of conflict with certain people. What I'm seeing at the foundation, Ace of Pentacles, there might be a missed opportunity, I'm sorry to say. You're trying to plan for your future and maybe, you know, partnership. Some of you, maybe even a home. I'm sorry to say, but as much as it started out looking really stable and that you're trying to stabilize things maybe with a home and family, I'm getting that there's either a house is not coming in or some housing situation is not coming in that you're hoping for, and you're tired of this. Or it's a relationship that you wanted to be stable. You did everything on your end to make it stable. You went so far as to bear your burden and the other person. Unfortunately, all it did is make this person feel maybe even more insecure because they saw how much stronger you are than they are. I'm sorry to say. Let me get some final advice, Gemini, on what you need to release in this situation. Wow, these cards are flipping on me, and I'm really getting back to that. Things are going to flip. Things are going to change, okay? But they don't need to go back to the way they were, all right? So the change is not going to be going back to the way it was. It's going to be something different. Where you have less burden, you have less responsibility. Somebody has to, they're going to either have to share in the burden, or they're going to, you know, you're going to have to go do that burden share with somebody else who's able and willing to match effort and share sacrifice with you. A lot of stuff came out here. Surrender your full power. Oh, I mean, it's just like, don't pull all the weight, okay? Drop this is what I'm getting. I mean, yeah, you can step into your full power. You don't have to play it small, but you know, you have to do it for yourself. Not you can't bear another person's karma for them. Surrender the magic of who you are, and this is about you remembering your worthiness. You know, your worthiness. You're not here to be, you know, somebody's whipping boy. You know what I'm saying? Surrender your fear of change. Well, this was about change. Are you afraid of this, even though it's for your good? Are you like, well, I don't know if that's something I want, even though, are you able to trust that it is for your good, even though it might seem on the surface like something you don't want? This is about you knowing that you are cared for, and if it's a change in your job, health, or relationship, or it's some fear of aging or death, you maybe need to repeat the affirmation that you have the faith that all is well, that it's going to be well with your soul, whatever happens. And this is about you having the inner peace, and maybe cultivating that on a daily basis through meditation and stillness within. And that's going to maybe allow the change to flow more easily in your life. A lot of cards. I hope they helped you. And of course, if you want more time, more insight, come visit me over on Etsy at my Etsy shop. And I've got the January reading over there for $3.99, and hopefully that will help you. And I hope you have a good week. Until next time, wishing you all the best. Be blessed.